feel exhausted, unmotivated, disconnected from that successful version of yourself, that version of you that used to be on fire, like every day on fire. I really want you to hear this clearly. You're not broken. You're misaligned. There are so many successful female entrepreneurs that are out there right now looking at their brands and thinking they've completely failed. They think something's wrong with them because all the old tactics of marketing and all the hacks and tips and tricks are no longer working for them in their business. And I know this personally because what used to work stopped working for me as well. But nothing is wrong with you. What's wrong is that your identity has outgrown the strategy you keep trying to use. Here's how I know this is landing for you. And it's showing up in really specific ways. Like you're posting, but it feels heavy. You're selling, but it feels louder. You're working, but the return doesn't feel clean, good. You might even been looking at last year or that last successful year and asking yourself, how did I do it? How did I make it look so easy? It's not because you got worse. It's because you grew. And that was a breath of fresh air for me. And I hope it's the same for you. You outgrew it, period. I'm now seeing this over and over again with my high performing clients. These women have already built successful incomes. They've already built momentum. And they've already proven that they can do hard things. A huge percentage of women who experience burnout and confusion aren't failing. They're transitioning. So let's talk about last year versus this year comparison going into 2026. This is the moment where a lot of my high-performing clients, female entrepreneurs in their brands, are looking at, what did I do in my energy last year? What was my income last year, right? You start comparing and you haven't even begun 2026 and you're already comparing your income, your productivity, the time you've worked. You've already start comparing yourself to a version of who you were and not a version of who you are becoming. So you'll probably look on last year and be like, I used to be so disciplined, or I used to be so motivated. And you'll be like, I'm so tired now. Like, how did I get all that done? I used to show up and didn't even have to think about it. Like, it just came easy to me. Here's what's really happening. That version that you keep comparing yourself to was built for a different season. You aren't on season 1 or season 2 or season 3. You're on this season right now. It's a different level of pressure. It's a different level of strategy. It's a different level of alignment. It's a different identity. You're trying to lead a new level with an old operating system. So most of us women and female founders and female entrepreneurs get caught up in, it has to be a new strategy. There's got to be a new strategy that's out there that's working that I'm not using. When honestly, you don't need another strategy. You need permission. You need permission to become who you are becoming. When your identity shifts, your energy shifts. When your energy shifts, decisions change. And when your decisions change, everything else aligns and follows. If you're feeling friction, right? And this is what I was feeling, so much friction, push and pull, like I felt like I couldn't figure it out, right? If you're feeling that friction, that's your identity asking for an upgrade. And your strategy hasn't caught up to that upgrade. Ask yourself, have you ever said to yourself, I don't want to build the same way that I did before? That's actually proof that your identity has grown. If you've ever felt resistance of doing something that was proven to work before, that's proof that you're growing. Your identity is shifting. If you're like, I want to do this, but I want more clarity this time. I want more calm. I want stronger foundations. I want peace. I want more sustainability. That's proof. Outgrowing that version of you does not mean that that version was wrong. It means she did her job in that season, and now you're shifting into the new season. So take a deep breath with me. This channel is where we build from the inside out. No pressure, no forcing. Just honest conversations about identity and leadership. Identity and money. And what does it actually take to create an ecosystem, this time when building your brand, to have it where you feel like there's impact and purpose behind it. You create an iconic movement that women want to be a part of. Watch the next video when you're ready, because that's what we're going to do on this channel.